Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's CozyCrochet Monster, and today I decided to show you guys a little tool starter kit for crochet, or a guide or informational video, just so you guys have an understanding of what you might need in any future videos. So to start out with, I'm just going to show you my big craft kit. So in this craft kit, you're not going to need everything. I'm just going to show you what I have, and I'm going to put it into the advanced craft kit section where you don't always need it, but it's good to have in hand in the future. So let's open this up. Oops. Okay. So here I have my craft kit. I'm gonna turn it around real quick. So these are all of my crochet hooks. You do not need this many. You need like 4 or 5, but I've just collected them over the years. I pretty much have like every size hook there is. I'm missing a few, but it's a lot. So yeah, those are crochet hooks. I will talk about the brands real quick. So I usually use boy crochet hooks. This one's I use a lot in my videos. It's one of my favorites. But then there's also the Susan Bate crochet hook, which has a more pointy edge and a deeper like slit, so it grabs the yarn better. I don't necessarily like it because I like to move pretty quickly, and it kind of stops me from doing that. Here's an example in a bigger size. That's also Susan Bates. They're both really great hook brands, but I just prefer the boy. I've also been working with it longer, so I just know how to move along with it. So that's crochet hooks. There's also hooks called ergonomic hooks, which are basic crochet hooks, but they have like a little handle, so they're easier to grip for people, or just, you know, better than just plain metal. I don't really mind. They're also more expensive, but most like craft stores carry them. Most brands carry their own separate ergonomic hook sets, so you can find it at Joann's, Michael's, anything like that. But yeah, those are crochet hooks. Now moving on to scissors real quick. So ignoring this pack real quick, I carry a lot of my stuff in reused containers, as you may see, but this is the basic that I need all the time. So it includes retractable scissors. So you can get these at pretty much any craft store, depending if they have them in stock. They're pretty cool, they're handy, so when you have them and, you know, if you throw them in your bag, it doesn't accidentally cut your work or anything. But I will say they are kind of dull. They don't work as well. So I also carry around my little pocket knife because it has a cute little scissor feature. So it's just, you know, really quick, easy, and then you can put it away and it doesn't bother anything. Also, having just regular, like, you know, kid scissors is fine. They're small. I can easily put them in my pack. And they're not extremely sharp, so they're not gonna cut anything. So that's scissors real quick. And then lastly, needles. So this is a yarn needle. I mention it quite a lot in my videos. So this is slightly different than like a sewing needle. It's bigger, it's less pointy, and it has a bigger eye, so you can fit in bigger sizes of yarn. So this, I got a 2-pack at like Joann's for like $1. So they're quite cheap, and if you lose it, you can just go buy another one. But there's also another brand, I can't remember the name, I'll pop a picture in it, where it's like a plastic hook, but it has a large plastic like wire eye, so you can fit those really thick like types of yarn into it, which sometimes it is it's a little troublesome for me, but I just keep going and it'll be fine. And lastly, I have some paper clips. So, these aren't paper clips, these are clothing pins, but paper clips will also work. So I use these as stitch markers. So you can go out and buy stitch markers, but you can just, you know, go to the dollar store, buy a whole pack of like 500 for like $2 or something. It's a lot cheaper, and, you know, you can quickly just go buy some more. Not like it matters that you lost them, but that's what I also carry around. So this is my like little basic kit that I constantly carry around wherever I go, whenever I'm crocheting. So I just have my hook, this little kit, and then my yarn, and I'm good to go. But I'm going to show you the rest of this because it might be helpful for people who want to get serious about getting some kind of kit like this and filling it up. So here I have my little sewing kit. Oops, there's a bead. So in here I have this spool of thread, some needles, and then some other weird strands of, I don't know, thread. But I carry this around if I need to do like sewing of a button or any like fine details or embroidery. That's always helpful to have. Or if you just, you know, lose your button off your shirt, you can quickly just sew it up if you have your kit with you. And here I have this little nifty thing. Ew, I hate how I say it, nifty. Okay, anyway, this is cool. My only complaint is depending on the hook and the side you're using. So for right hand, it's hard to use this size because it bends in whenever you're trying to work with it. But if you use this one, it kind of stays. So it just depends, and it's slightly weird, but it is cool and tiny and quick to put in if you lost one of your hooks and you need to, you know, continue working. This is something cool to use. And then I also have like little name tags to put on my work. And then little stitch markers that my friend made me. So that's in that pocket. And then lastly, this is things you don't necessarily need. You do want a measuring tape. They're tiny, pretty cheap. I have like 2 or 3 of them laying around, but just so you can take measurements if you're making a project that needs to be measured quite a lot, or if you just need it for some other random reason. And then, so I think that's the last of the necessities. These are all kind of like, you don't necessarily need it, but it'd be pretty handy to keep on hand. So these are more paper clips, just so I have a bunch of them. But in here, these are my eyeballs. So I have googly eyes, or I have these little eyes you can put into stuffed toys and things like that. I also have more in here. I actually should put those away. But I just reused icebreaker containers and just, you know, stored it in there because it's quick and easy and it fits in my pack, which is really nice. So, and then plastic crochet hooks. I don't recommend buying them to like use them constantly, but if you need them for some reason or you lost your hook and you need it, having some backups is, you know, they're also really cheap. So that's also why I would buy a little bit of backups, because sometimes things go missing and you can't find it for a while, or you can't find it ever. So that is it for my craft kit. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it very helpful in knowing what you guys will need in the future. But that's all I have for today. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.